2, 3.
Wall Street.
Congrats on your show today. What are you guys, what's going on here?
This is the Waif magazine retrospective.
This is kind of every scrap that has been with us along the way.
Whoa.
Every scrap that we've maintained. So along this wall are all of the clothing and costume pieces that we've had featured in issues. We have the shoodles, which is like how to, instead of throwing away your shoe, turn trash to treasure by cutting it up, which we had a how-to guide. We have the Trader Joe's look from the shoot Core, which was just the essentials. So we shot people in the store, Trader Joe's, Sephora, and Muji. And then along the wall over here, we have photos of Samantha Jones, our cover star. And then we have the scraps that are left over from the Gold Waif, which was an entirely hand collaged issue. That's the 29th issue. It's the history of Waif.
Wow, it was so fun.
Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Stay awake. And come back to see Samantha Jones get married this Sunday. You can compete for her hand in marriage. 6 p.m.
Samantha from Providence, Rhode Island. For work, I work for Live Nation, pyrotech, stagehand, rigger, play travel softball, professional air hockey. I have an art studio.
So how did you get involved with Waif?
Waif, that's an interesting question. Ironically or not, Zach and Jack ran an ad on Craigslist. I had answered it, and I answered some of their questions, and they asked me to come down to New York. So last year I came down here, I met them, we had breakfast here in the city, and it kind of just happened just like that, so you never know what's going to happen by just answering an ad.
Seems like it was meant to be.
Yeah, I mean, Zach and Jack are great. It's been pretty wild. I didn't really know who they were when I first met them, so it's been great.
I'm Bridget.
Bridget?
You can call me Jack.
Jack.
We should meet here.
I'm Zach.
Zach. Jack and Zach.
Yep.
Love it. That's so Waif.
Yeah, I know.
And you can press them at the same time as each other.
I don't think I have that kind of coordination.
Here,
Believe it or
it's
not.
like
Give me an air hockey tape, I'll do that.
Waif was just a word that we really liked, and Minna, who was another of our original collective, Subtle Pride, and I would play these characters called Waif Girls. We would sing incoherently at the same time, That was the Waif style of singing, but Waif is an old word, and this is the dictionary that we refer to.
Whoa.
This is from 1887.
Whoa.
And in here, Waif means anything found without an owner.
Anything found without an owner. Whoa.
Hey, you.
So we started in 2016. We had a night in February, very cold, and we were all inside. We started saying Waif again and again and again, and we realized that we could see around us what was and was not Waif. It became very clear. So a pot lid was Waif, but Trix cereal was not.
Trix has dark energy.
It's just not Waif.
Yeah.
There's something about it.
Yeah.
And so we kind of became obsessed with this black and white way of seeing the world. It was yin and yang, or houndstooth.
Yeah. Oh, okay,
Houndstooth is the building blocks of Waif, because it's a very complicated pattern, but it's very simple.
Yeah.
And it represents the cycle of life to us. If you look at the shape of a hound's, we both have tattoos that we got at the Steve Waif party, but it's birth to death, and in the middle is buying a sports car, a midlife crisis. And we each go through it, and together we build this pattern.
Yeah.
That
sort of infinite.
Yeah, and it's uniform, but it's also extremely striking, I think.
Definitely. Yeah, there's a lot of complexity and simplicity and simplicity and complexity.
Do you want to be a cute, happy trans girl like me? Do you want to be a friendly, loving trans girl like me? Say yes. Dress up your eyes to show the world of beingness. Yes, trans. Yes, trans. Yes, trans. Yes, trans. Yes, trans.
And even like with this question of what is waif, like waif has no positive or negative connotation. It's just waif or not waif. So like when people ask like, oh, am I a waif, or is such and such a thing a waif? It's really just like reflected back to them. So well, we know what we think, but we want to hear what you think.
One more question. What's your favorite piece?
I'm really excited about the pile of cream, as I mentioned before. That one's been huge for me. I tried to throw them out some months ago, and then seeing them in the trash, I thought, that's art, and I pulled them out. So I'm really happy to see them here today.
I like the Concern is Cool clipboard because I am extremely concerned a lot of the time, and I do think that it's cool.
It's cool to care.
Yeah.
Or you tell me.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, I don't know. It's just air hockey's about three things. It's eye-hand coordination, puck control, and deception. Keeping my opponent distracted. You know, that's really all it is.
Whoa.
And anybody who plays the game will tell you that, because that's what it's about.
Yes, trans. Yes, trans. Yes, trans. Yes, trans.
Just so I can do it from two angles.
Yes, yes.